Hi guys, my name is Kiva Liverpool and today I'm going to do a vlog for my culture class on the topic of culture and imperialism. So let's start by defining the terms. Imperialism, according to Britannica, is the state policy practice or advocacy of extending power and dominion. It often involves the use of military force. Cultural imperialism is where the economically dominant culture imposes their culture onto the least dominant of the cultures. So we know when the Europeans came here, they sought to civilize us through the use of education and religion. This then brings about the question of why do we do the things that we do today? Why do we go to school? Why do we speak a certain way or dress a certain way? So what I want to do is go onto the UE campus and ask students what makes them Trini, or for the regional students what makes them a Bajan or a Jamaican. So let's see what they think.
When I think about Trinidad, I think of nationality.
Right, so first and foremost, being born in Tobago, makes me a Tobagonian. It's just all the experiences of living in Tobago and appreciating teachers or unique perspective on Trinidad and Tobago, because I mean it's a very different experience for in Tobago. From or colonial history is a little bit different, or ethnic makeup is a little bit different. So for me, like learning about the Wali and all those things in a more practical way, I didn't really get that until getting to Trinidad. Like learning you're not supposed to eat meat during the Wali, learning about sour wine, all these things are not very common in Tobago.
So when you hear the word Tobago, what immediately comes to mind?
Nature.
When you hear Vincentian, what do you think about?
Chilling on the back,
What?
chilling on the block,
Oh.
and drinking rum, and roasting chicken, or pork, or sausage, anything.
When I hear Trinidad, yeah, I think about Lyman, vibes, and Bacchanal.
Bacchanal.
Yes, Bacchanal.
So when you hear the word Trinidadian, what immediately comes to mind?
What immediately comes to mind is soca music and our love and passion for the art form.
Okay, so after questioning a couple of people, I realized that a lot of the answers pointed to nationalism, like partying and drinking and liming, just stuff that refer to your actual culture. Like for Bajans, we might probably be eating cuckoo and flying fish. So what I realized is that regardless of colonialism and imperialism, persons still found a way to keep their culture alive. So for the Trinis, it would be pilau or doubles and roti, which is a good thing. And I say this is a good thing because in the reading it was said that colonialism destroys national culture, and this was the only way for the Europeans to get the natives to do what they wanted. So in order for colonialism to succeed, they did three things, which were one representing the other as an animal, the other as closer to nature, and the other as childlike. So they created this construct of the other, and the other was something that nobody wants to be. Nobody wants to be treated and considered as a child or an animal or close to nature. So othering, for those who are unaware, is defined by Said as the processes by which societies and groups exclude those whom they want to subordinate. So in Trinidad and Tobago, we other people every day. As long as you look or seem different, you are othered. So we other the Chinese people, as seen in the Chinese Girl short film, where they constantly they have soca, they have calypso, and they constantly mock the Chinese people, and to them it's funny, but to the Chinese people it's very offensive. We other Africans, we other the Venice, we other dark colored people. There's one guy that I know, they call him Blackie Chan, or sometimes we call a very dark person Blackie or even Madras. We even other persons with disabilities. There's somebody I know, he has a sleepy eye, we call him Sleepy. So othering is very prevalent within our society. Sometimes we do it without even noticing that that is what we're doing. So Derek Walcott was a St. Lucian, and during the 17th and 19th century, St. Lucia was constantly passed back and forth between the French and the British. So around the time when he started his career in literature, St. Lucia was just moving towards independence. Here is another poem by him entitled The Lost Empire. And then there was no empire all of a sudden. Its victories were air, its dominions dirt. Burma, Canada, Egypt, Africa, India, Sudan. The map that had sipped its stain on a schoolboy's shirt like red ink on a blotter. Battles, long sieges, dows and feluccas, hill stations, outposts, flags fluttering down in the dusk. Their golden ages went out with the sun. So again, these poems speaks to the end of the era of colonialism and imperialism, but it was also the start of nationalism, which to me is sort of like another form of colonialism, because nationalism teaches that we need to belong to a country or belong somewhere, and as long as you don't belong, then you are othered. The good thing about nationalism is that national consciousness lives and grows and is the source of culture. And with culture, we still have that opportunity to hold on to that piece of our ancestors, to know what makes us truly Caribbean, what makes us St. Lucian, Grenadian, Bajan, or even Trinidad and Tobagoan, right? And regardless of the hardships that they endured, it's still good to see that we could still experience those values and beliefs and benefit from them. An example of that is where the Rastafarians still practice their rituals, and I also know for a fact that persons from the Caribbean who live abroad miss the food. Yeah, because foreigner have no ackee, no saltfish, none of mommy and granny poon or sweet bread, is it? Okay, so without further ado, this concludes my vlog. I hope that you learned something. I hope that it all makes sense. And thanks for watching. I am Kiva Liverpool.